Hi, everyone. I'm super excited to be sharing with you all that I am launching a parent training and support group for parents of kids with ADHD. And there's lots of information about that on my website, all of the details and all of the things that we'll be doing when we meet. One very important thing I need to share is that it is an online group. We will be using a video conferencing app, and that means that you can attend the meeting from the comfort of your own home, and hopefully that will make things easier for families. Um, but the most important thing that I want to share with you about this group is that I have a huge passion for parents of kids with ADHD. And I want to share with you that when my kids, both of my kids have ADHD, their dad and I do not. And so when my kids were going through their school years and into their teenage years, I was lost. I didn't know how their brains worked. I didn't know what they were thinking. I didn't know how to talk to them. I didn't know how to get them to talk to me. I had no idea that they were seeing the world through the lens of ADHD, and I was seeing the world through the lens of a neurotypical brain. So not only was I lost, and I knew I was lost, I knew I didn't know how to do this, but I was also alone. And I couldn't find my community, my tribe. I couldn't find the support. Somebody was writing prescriptions for my kids, but that's pretty much all they did. I read the books, and most of those did not seem to apply overly to the way my child was behaving and their ADHD challenges. Uh, as an ADHD coach, the thing that I learned right away was that one size does not fit all when it comes to ADHD. Every one of these kids have different challenges and different gifts in regards to how they navigate the world and how their brain is wired. So I was looking for something just like what I want to offer to you all now, a group, a place where I could dive in with an expert, with people who did know some things, but also to learn from other parents and to be supported by other parents and to hear other people's stories. ADHD is a challenge and it can take a toll on families, on parents, and of course, most of all, on the kids. So, since those days of really struggling, I became trained as a life coach. I got extra special training in coaching people who have ADHD. And now I come to this point in life with what I consider some wisdom, some knowledge, and some expertise. And I will tell you that the majority of that expertise came from living it, being in the trenches of ADHD as the parent of kids with ADHD. So now that I have all of this added information, I know some neuroscience, I understand brain wiring, I have a better idea of where ADHD comes from and all the ways that it can impact people. I am in the place now to support you in your challenges with your kids. This is the first thing I want to tell you. Your kids are amazing. Working with people with ADHD is a joy. They're interesting. I laugh every day about things they say and the stuff they bring to the table, their honesty. Um, they have so much going for them. And I've never met an ADHD child or adult that wasn't super cool and interesting, exciting. And I've also never met an ADHDer that truly was able to embrace their brain difference. They live in a world that does it the neurotypical way, the way I saw the world. And they try and try and try, and you try and try and try to have them fit into the culture as we know it as is expected. And it is, of course, trying to shove a square peg into a round hole. What I can help you do is to learn how their minds work. I'm going to help you to become an explorer of your child's brain wiring, and how your kid's mind really works. And I can tell you now, it's fascinating in there. And once you learn to be an explorer and to be really curious about your kids' minds, you're going to become expert at how your child's ADHD is affecting him or her and her world. And then finally, I'm going to help you become the greatest supporter of your child possible.